had one turn bad. This is really embarrassing because I still know a lot of the people involved in this story. Mm-hmm. So I went to a private school, and to me, I was so stupid that time. Like I thought the world was so small. I thought like no schools connected to any other schools. You know, these are the circle of people. They have no idea who these other circle of people are. Anyway, so I'm standing in a debut, quinceañera.
Okay.
Right, and it's assigned, partners. So they assigned me a partner. They gave me a woman or a teenager.
A woman.
They gave me a woman. So they assigned me. They assigned me my partner.
Okay.
My debut quinceañera partner, whatever. In my mind, I start. My girlfriend. This is my girl. Yeah, my girlfriend. This is my girlfriend. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with my girlfriend. I'm staying in this party with my girlfriend. And I just like harmless. Nobody's ever gonna find this out. Whatever. I forgot that there's a thing called cousins, and cousins could go from different schools to all this stuff, connections. So I'm like, they're like, oh, that's your girlfriend, interesting, because that's my cousin, and she's never mentioned it. And like, oh, what? Oh no, I met some other chick. Just completely got caught in the line. Like it was so fucking embarrassing.
How old were you?
This was like 5th grade. To whatever age that is, 5th grade, 6th grade.
Wow, and that stuck with you at 5th grade?
I mean, it stuck with me. I'm assuming some people forgot because they found out before the whole quinceañera. Mm-hmm. So everybody found out this story that I was telling people that this was my girlfriend that I'm staying in the quinceañera with, and so. The day of the quinceañera, nice chick. I think she was more flattered than like what the f*** spreading rumors. She was like kind of flattered and stuff. Her brother, on the other hand, was not flattered. He's like, oh, so you telling everybody that you're hooking up? And I didn't even know what hooking up meant, and I didn't say we were hooking up. I just said we were boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. It was 5th grade, 6th grade, whatever the f***. And so I was like, and he's like just a couple years older than me, and I'm just like, no, sir. No, I was like,
no, sir.
I was like, no, sir. Like, no, well, no, that's the wrong story. And like, no, that's not what I said, sir. And I was like, damn, dude. Like, it was that bad. I was embarrassed. Again, she was nice. She found out about it. I guess she was more flattered than like whatever, like embarrassed or like.
So you didn't like shoot your shot anyway?
I mean,
be like, hey, no, I thought we had something.
Yeah.
You didn't feel that?
No, because it just seemed like we started off on the wrong foot with me lying about this relationship that didn't exist with this person that I didn't know.
Just because she was your partner at a quinceañera?
Yeah.
So you were like, when they said, here's your woman, you took them literally.
Yeah. I thought it was like, like they have assigned marriages.
You don't get this at quinceañeras?
What's up?
I said, you don't get that at a quinceañera?
I thought that's what it was. Yeah. It's like, this is who you are with now. I was like, oh, cool, you're my girlfriend. Yay.
You're from San Antonio, not Iran.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Assigned partner for life.
God.
Yeah.
It is kind of rough, though.
And I thought it was harmless. It was just, I just started off just to have something to say. Because everybody's like, that's around the time, again, everybody's lying about, like, oh, yeah, I've had sex before, blah, blah, all this stuff. I was like, well, I have a girlfriend now, and, like, I didn't think anybody would catch up on the lie and stuff. And also, like, I've always been a very bad liar. Didn't even, like, look at all the different angles that this could go bad, and I was just like, it's harmless. This will never get back to her. She'll never find out. It's a harmless story. I'm just like making up.
Well, at least all you said was, "This is my girlfriend."
Yeah,
and not like she blew me on the back of the bus.
No,
then that got back to her because that's
that would have been bad. I would have had a lot of explaining to her brother about that. No, sir. I swear to God, I didn't say that, sir. And again, looking back, like the guy is like 2 years older than me. Okay, so after private school was high school, and we went to the same high school, and like we've had classes together and like all that stuff. And in my mind, I never forgot the story. I felt like, because I've talked to her brother, not like yes sir, no sir, not like like now we go to the same school now, and like it's not as weird. But I always, in the back of my mind, always knew like, oh yeah, you're the girl that I lied about being my girlfriend just because we were staying in the same quinceañera. And to her, she's probably like, oh no, she probably forgot all about it,
Oh.
or was nice enough not to bring it up again.
I was hoping that story was going to end with, and 10 years later, I married that girl.
No. It's funny. What's funny?
Her brother still doesn't know.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, that was one time when I realized, like, dude, you got to watch out about lying because the truth will come. And that's why I don't even bother with. I don't lie that much. I'm not honest all the time, but I don't lie because
Yeah.
it's just like it's so much to keep up with. You know, having to fucking keep all the angles and stuff. You a good liar?
Oh, I say a lot of bullshit that, like,
Well, yeah, I could bullshit.
but see, here's the problem. I will talk to somebody that I don't know the same way I talk to you.
Okay.
And maybe you know, oh, that's Ryan. He's just talking some shit. But I'll say something to a complete stranger that just walked up in the conversation, just some wild shit.
Yeah.
And then they'll walk off, and that's what they believe.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have the frame of reference is, oh, I'm sitting here shooting this shit with comedians, so I'm already bullshitting anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just look to that dude and be like, yeah, I used to murder people. I was in prison for like 3 years. And then just start talking to you.
Yeah.
And they'll just be like, oh, the criminal? You'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? He told me he was in jail.
Yeah. Well, you do look like you've been to jail before.
I have that look.
Yeah. It's just a look, or have you
No.
spent time? It does not just look. Was that a kid?
I've never been arrested.
You never been? Oh, I thought you said that you had been to jail.
Exactly.
It's not just
That's the
the
kind
look.
of shit I would say to somebody.
Yeah.
And they would believe me just because I'm talking shit, but they don't know me like that.
Yeah.
So they would just assume that about me because I don't take the time to every horseshit thing that comes out of my mouth. I don't be like, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
So you don't bullshit, or like you don't like set up a story to keep it going. You're just like pretty much like, I'll just tell out of boredom. You're making up stories with the person that you're talking to, just to pass the time.
You know,
Yeah.
just to say, just screwing around.
Yeah.
Fun to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, especially if it's somebody you don't know. That's what I like. That's why I like saying wild shit.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm going to leave it up to you. Like, if it's your friend, you know me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say some wild shit to you. But it's up to you to tell your friend I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
And if you don't, your friend is just going to believe you hang out with convicts all the time.
That's interesting, man. Nah, I just can't lie and stuff. But yeah, man.
But, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's just... I have a problem with telling people too much shit that's true.
Yeah.
That I need to work on candy coating shit a little bit better.
But why? I mean, why wouldn't you want to tell the full story to people?
Okay, I have a mean face, apparently.
Yeah.
So when I tell people the truth, it comes across as not only am I being mean,
Yeah.
I'm being an absolute asshole.
It's the face, the tone, and the delivery. It's the whole package
Yeah.
of like,
It's
yeah. And it's hard to like convince people, even with the face, the tone, and the delivery.
I'm
like,
a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy. Yeah, I get that a lot. Like I'm awkward and I'm pretty shy to the most part. And like also with the comedy community, I'm a lot older than these people, than like a lot of the like newer comics and stuff, you know? And so it's hard like to just throw myself in the mix with these young kids. So they think, or not, they're not even young kids. I mean, they're all adults. I'm just more adult than they are, years wise.
How old are you?
43.
Okay, so we're about the same age then.
Yeah.
I'm as old as that kid was that you lied about his sister.
Yeah, just-
I'm 2 years older than you.
well, then you get it, sir.
Yeah.
But I also started late. Like I started comedy when I was 35, and I still felt too old to be around these people. So when I'm not like, I don't get in the mix like with a lot of the comics because one, they're younger, and I've noticed that there are like comics older than me that mingle with the young comics. I was like, oh, wait, I didn't know we could do that. You know, I thought we could. You mingle pretty well with the younger comics.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
I can. Some of them, I can't. I just don't have that. And it's more of a self. Like I know me, so I don't want to say something that's going to piss them off. So if I see like a younger comic that I kind of feel might be a little touchy, and
Okay.
certain things I can and can't say around them. I don't want to piss them off. So I'd rather them think I'm an asshole because I won't talk to them.
Yeah.
Than for me to talk. It's like, it's better to be thought a fool than open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Maybe. I feel like I have less in common with them maybe than I think, because like maybe I do have more in common with them. Like Bill Williams. He's a lot older than I thought. I think he's older than me. He's probably your age. Bill Williams?
Oh, I like how you said a lot older than me. He's probably your age. I'm fucking 2 years older.
I meant a lot older than I thought he was. He's a lot older than I thought he was.
Yeah, I think we're about the same age.
Yeah. When I found that out, I was like, no way. Like, you hang out with all these young kids? Like, that's crazy. But also, like, because I don't insert myself in those kind of circles, people think I'm not a nice guy, or I'm an asshole, or I'm conceited. I'm not conceited.
Yeah.
I'm very full of self-doubt. And that's also another reason why I don't mix, because I figure like any bad thing is gonna be like their last impression of me, and then that's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. Like, oh, this guy, he stutters a lot, or he spits when he talks, or he doesn't know what words mean.
Have you ever done that on a stage?
Oh.
Like you'll get a real dry mouth,
Yeah.
and then because that spotlight is hitting you in the face,
You see
I
the
don't know if
bigger
the audience
chunks.
can see it coming at them, but you can see it leaving your mouth, and you're just like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, when I the first few times I started doing LOL main stage, I used to go to the front of the stage, like as close to the tables as possible, and then I spat once, and I was like, "Oh, that went into somebody's nachos." So now I go all the way back to the wall, and then I just enunciate. I had to do a show at you've done Silver Spoon, right?
Yeah,
Silver Spoon,
the old one, right?
New Braunfels, yeah. I had to do a show once without a mic. The wireless mic just went out.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to do a cappella, acoustic. And it was a pretty full room. And I'm just like, I mumble a lot. So I was mindful about that. So I was like, had to enunciate more. And dude, I was just spitting on the first few row of couches, dude. And I was like, you can't stop. And they just want this and all that stuff. Yeah, like you seen that? What is it? That musical that? I'm real cultured.
Wicked?
Not Wicked. Though, like fucking
The fucking one?
with Lin Miranda.
Oh, Hamilton?
Hamilton. Damn, I feel so stupid not being able. But the king in there all spit. Remember that scene they was doing? All spit.
I've never seen it,
Oh,
but
you never seen it?
no.
Oh, okay, you're too much of a man to watch musicals.
Shitty musicals.
Yeah. Do you not watch musicals? What's the least manly thing about you that people would be surprised? Let the people know.
The least manly thing?
Yeah.
I actually like musicals. Like
Which
Cats.
is-
I'm an Andrew Lloyd Webber snob.
Oh, okay.
Les
Hell yeah.
Mis, Cats, Phantom of the Opera. I mean, I'm not, Brigadoon. I don't know if you've seen Brigadoon.
No.
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is cool.
I saw Sebastian Bach play Jesus Christ in Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah,
That's a good one.
Never seen Skid Row. I mean, I've never seen Skid Row live. Huge Skid Row fan and stuff. When I found out he was doing, and I was a kid at that time. Not a kid. I was like in middle school, high school. But I was like, Sebastian Bach, hell yeah, dude. And he did really good. He's a good Jesus.
Yeah.
He's a great singer, Sebastian Bach. But that's another Andrew Lloyd Webber. That's not manly, I guess.
Well, I mean, people think musical theater.
Musical theater, but Andrew Lloyd Webber is a different sense. I mean, he's more of like, he kind of rocks. That stuff kind of rocks.
Well, yeah, he kind of does like rock operas. Like, I mean, that's
Yeah.
what Phantom of the Opera is. It's just like a keynote away from being a Metallica song.
Yeah,
Like, it's really not
which is
that-
kind of like a safe like connection between like I like music and I like musicals. Like
Yeah.
oh, but this shit rocks and stuff. But yeah, I like.
So I guess I'm like a butch music theater guy. I like all the manly musicals.
the manly musicals, dude. Yeah.
I don't like all that fruity shit, but I like the.
Yeah.
Like Wicked, I never did like that. I never got into Wicked.
Never got into Wicked.
What's another big popular musical that people just seem to love?
What's that? The Book of Mormon? Is that a musical, or is that more of a play,
I
funny play
think
thing?
I think it is on stage a musical, because the movie they did wasn't a musical,
I
right?
didn't know they did a movie. Did the movie come first before the musical?
I feel like they did.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like the South Park guys, and like basketball was funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, their South Park musical episodes are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. Like,
So talented. It's so weird, like, cause like you have to be a certain talent to like be able to create musicals like that, but also the lyrics have such a different like tone to it. You know, like you're singing Uncle Fucker. You
yeah.
know, like it's just like so funny, dude. Or like even the beginning of Team America,
Yeah,
where they do
America.
no,
Fuck yeah.
they're doing a spoof on Rent. So they have like the character going like, and I don't know if it's a spoof or if, I don't know if it's like a direct like quote of Rent. I've never seen Rent, but like they're just like hell, like they're singing like everybody has AIDS, AIDS, AIDS. Which I don't know if that's what Rent's about, but I mean if it is, I mean that's a very
That was
nice
a great,
tribute.
That was a great movie.
It was so, and they were fucking marionette puppets, dude. Like the fact that they made a whole movie with marionette puppets and that just didn't take you out of it for anything,
And
rather
they
than it
took
being like
zero opportunity to learn Arabic. So they just had everybody go.
You mean that wasn't real Arabic?
Yeah.
I thought I.
Durka, 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 ja, ja. Could you imagine? Well, I mean, I guess do they even allow that on TV anymore? Because it seems like that would be like that would break people,
Dude,
if they saw that movie now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on streaming. I don't even know what they allow on television now. Like just like program, like everything I do is streaming. I don't watch anything live. So I don't know how sensitive they are. So I mean that kind of like really desensitized me to like, well, what is PG now? Because like especially okay, the clean comedy thing's happening right now. This is not going to come out to January, so I'm trying not to be any like dated like stuff. But so the Clean Comedy Festival, I mean you could do clean, right? But
Yeah, well, see, this is what I always have to ask, and mainly when I do clean, it's always private events.
yeah,
So they'll be like, I need you to do PG-13. Okay, PG-13, and this is my joke that I tell them. I go, okay, so partial nudity and one F word.
okay, yeah,
Because that's PG-13.
yeah.
But then they're like, oh, no, just don't say anything about religion. Or don't do any sex jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can cuss, just don't say the F word or the C word.
Definitely not the C word. Yeah, or the F word. Yeah, I always thought,
Or the other F word. But,
yeah. I always thought with clean, no sex, no drugs, and no curse words. But I mean, like Bobby was doing an example. Like it has to be like TV ready, TV clean. Like I don't even know what comics they let do like late night comedy sets.
Well, TV's different now because back when we were growing up, since we're not that far apart.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You are correct, sir.
You couldn't say like shit or damn on TV.
No. But
Like maybe ass or hell, maybe.
you can. But yeah, back then you couldn't say
Or
any
bitch,
of that.
you couldn't say bitch on
was
TV.
wild.
Yeah.
You weren't even assuming that they would say shit or fuck, and not that I'm monetized, but we're gonna be so demonetized now. But yeah, bitch was like, I can't believe they said that.
Do you have so many cuss words before you can be monetized?
I think it's a time thing. I think you could go like 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes before cussing, before they demonetize you. Just don't say the C word. They really hate the C word. I don't like it either. But and then
Costco.
yeah, I remember NYPD Blue.
Oh, when that dude showed his ass?
No, I don't even remember that part. I remember they would say shit.
Yeah. But they were the first people to show asses on TV.
Oh, I didn't
Because
know that.
apparently it was like a loophole. Like
The
people
poopo loophole? I heard of that. I've heard of that before.
The purple loop, different than you're thinking. It's not the Catholic one. It's the. It's apparently like you can show quote unquote genitals on TV. Well,
yeah.
your ass isn't a genital. It was just thought of this whole time as nudity,
Yeah.
but technically a bare butt wasn't.
The whole bare butt.
Yeah. So
Wow.
NYPD was going crazy with it that first season when they found out they could.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's ass. If you watch the first season of NYPD Blue, not only were they the first people to throw some shit around, they were showing shitters around. Like it was
Really?
every episode.
Actually, I didn't know about that. I just
Men,
remember
women,
them saying
they just going
the shit
crazy.
word. Wow, man, I gotta go check that out. I'm an ass man. You're an ass man.
I am an ass man.
Yeah. I know, like they would show like butt crack, like plumber crack, what other stuff. That would always be like the butt of the joke, like whatever. But I didn't know that they were like the pioneers of full
Yeah,
back door.
they were like the first to do it. And then once that, it's like one person pushes the envelope and then the wall comes down and everybody just comes flooding in after that.
Yeah. It's wild now, man. Like you could see wieners on Netflix, which I'm not for. I didn't think that's what I signed up for. My wife hates it. Every time a wiener pops out, she's like, "Ew, gross." I was like, "Yeah, I wish that wasn't there either." But also like, ew, gross. Yeah.
Maybe y'all need to have a different conversation.
Yeah, maybe.
Look,
but
if they bother you that much.
I do a bit about it on stage. I'm not gonna do it here. But like, yeah, it like
Mine is so beautiful.
What I hate-
all other penises look disgusting to her.
yeah. They call me Pretty Piece Pat, but but yeah, it's on Netflix. They should give more detail because when they give you the warning, they'll even warn you about strobe lights, flashing lights, smoking, nudity. Okay, but what kind of nudity? Like the good or the bad kind? Because I like boobs, but I don't want to go like search on Netflix for boobs. I think that would be like too creepy. I like a nice surprise of the boobs. But
So you think full frontal male nudity should be its own category?
yes.
So if
When
that's
they
in the
warn you,
thing-
like be careful, there's going to be smoking in this, like, oh, because like when you see people smoke, it looks so cool, you're like, oh, I think I want a cigarette. They should also put warning, male nudity.
have you ever seen Life of Brian?
Life of Brian.
There's a lot. Actually, British TV
A lot of
in
nudity.
particular really love full frontal male nudity,
Weird.
and that's never been like an issue over there. So like I'd be watching like game shows,
Yeah.
and they would have a dude come out and just be butt naked.
like nothing.
I mean, just dong out in front of female guests. Nobody gives a shit. If we did that in America, imagine Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and a woman's on the panel, and they don't tell her, but some dude is just gonna walk out and
Yeah.
just be butt naked while she's trying to answer $1 million question.
I mean, that's a good distraction if that's like her thing and stuff. Yeah, the other side of the pond, Europe, they're really really liberal with that stuff, man. They put like nudity in commercials.
Yeah.
I went to Italy, 2000, television commercials for like soap or something. They just had tits out during the day. It was like the sun's out and their breasts are out. I was like, wow.
Sun's out, guns out. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
dude.
saying?
I was like, oh, this is a beautiful place.
Well, they have
You know,
nude beaches over there too.
Yeah. You ever nude beach before?
No. I've driven past a nude beach and I didn't like what I saw.
You're not allowed to go spectate, right? Like you have to participate if you're going to be at the beach.
I mean, it's kind of like wearing a jogging suit to an orgy and sitting in the corner. Like, people are probably going to stare at you. I don't know if they'd be like, hey, you need
What's
to
that guy's problem? You know, like-
You're like a head-to-toe tracksuit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just here for the nachos.
So right now, what's being displayed in between y'all is a European soap commercial because I've been watching it on replay. It's pretty freaking hot, bro.
Oh, now you're really going to get demonetized.
Yeah, dude. But like it's a soap commercial. A soap commercial would show full everything, completely naked.
Can you show that soap commercial on YouTube?
I hope so. It's not fully nude. It's like it goes down to like the very crack of her ass. Like you can't see her ass.
Yeah.
But and then it shows the underboob. It's like
Well, see, here's the thing.
don't do that.
I think you can show asses on YouTube.
and then she's cleaning her body all the way down to right below her belly, and then she looks at the camera and stops.
Dang.
Yeah.
So even it's suggestive. Very suggestive.
Yeah, but Italians are freaky, man. You know anything about exploitation films? Like spaghetti westerns?
No.
Like all the Clint Eastwood movies. Those are spaghetti westerns. Like The Good, Bad, the Ugly, High Lone Strifter.
So I've heard the term. I just didn't know what that was.
They were filmed in Italy.
Yeah.
That's why they're called spaghetti westerns.
Yeah, because it was like cheaper to film out there or something.
I guess. But after those kind of died out, Italy still had this big production space that they needed to film. So I didn't know. Like if you had Batman in the U.S., Italy would film, and they knew Batman was coming out. So Italy would film Man-Bat. And they would rush the production, and they would try to get it to the theaters and fool people into thinking, or they may call it Batman, you know, and
like
they would,
a space or
yeah,
hyphen.
or they would just be completely blatant,
Yeah.
and just India
The Batman.
didn't give a shit. Like,
So
have you ever seen their India Spider-Man and India Batman?
So the same storyline, just different characters?
No. Sometimes just blatant, like almost word for word ripoffs.
Really?
And from what I understand, I've been watching this YouTube channel called, I think it's called like Bad Movie Bible, where he just goes through, and then you have like knockoffs of knockoffs, which I had no idea. The Philippines would take a knockoff film, steal actual footage from that film, and put it in their film.
Dang.
Like, he's got, I don't know, 17 different films where these space ships are flying through the air. And it's like, oh no, that scene's from this film. Oh, and this film.
How is
And
that
this
even
film.
legal?
Okay, so apparently, well, I don't know how legal it is to actually steal clips from other films internationally.
Yeah.
Because then you have like, you know, in the U.S., of course, it's illegal.
Yeah, like the whole filming, bootleg, and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I can't just take a scene out of Aquaman,
Yeah.
put it in my movie, and be like,
Yeah. Yeah. Just reverse it and like, no, it's
But I think
different.
like international copyright law is a little different.
Yeah.
So like, and you would have directors, what they would do is they would film a scene with these actors, and then they would take a camera and move it over here and film the same scene with those actors, but it kind of sort of looks different, and like the buildings in the background are different. And they would put this scene in one of their movies, and they would put that scene in another one of their movies. So they're almost shooting two movies at the same time, using the same actors, same stunt, but because they filmed it at a different direction, they figured it looks different enough, they'll just sneak it into another film.
That's fucking crazy.
I know. I had no idea this shit was going on.
No, man. And so they're creating two different films using the same footage?
Yes.
I mean, that's a way to fucking save money.
Yeah, and like especially the ones that they shot with David Carradine because he was always fucked up on set. So
like they use extra footage, like they had to do extra footage as backup because he couldn't complete the scene.
Yeah,
because he was that messed up.
Yeah,
yeah. But that's not the same thing because they were using that footage for the same movie. How I understood you, you're saying they use different angles for different movies.
Yes.
Oh shit!
But they would do that with David Carradine. Like one of the movies he couldn't complete is what I'm saying. So to mess with that, they put him in the same outfit he wore in another movie, just so they could take scenes from that other movie he had filmed to patchwork this new movie together because he couldn't finish.
That's crazy. Well, not because he was incapable. Not because he passed, right? Because they've done that before.
No. He was just apparently he was always messed up.
He was always messed
later
up
in life.
That's what I heard about that for him. But I mean, I've noticed it like sometimes where they had to like recreate scenes or use pieces of scenes because the actor passed. Like Sopranos in season 3, they had to do that for the mom. because the real character, she passed between the seasons, the season breaks, and it's so obvious. Like, I mean, the way they did it, I mean, unless you were like really paying attention, you wouldn't know. But like, you could tell because like they use like different scenes from or different scenes from other parts. But like her hair would be different. Like it's parted on this side and then it parts on that side. But it's all like connected piece by piece.
Yeah.
A lot of times you just see Tony like from the back of her head, and he's just like pretty much acting to like nothing and having a conversation. I mean, I guess acting. But I mean, I'm pretty sure they have to do that a lot of times. Well, even with The Crow with Brandon Lee, because he.
Well, I think most of the. I was watching something on that the other day, and they said like it's a myth that a lot of stand-ins had to work on that. Mm-hmm. They said all of the scenes were pretty much done. Mm-hmm. So all the ones that they did, it was all like way, shots that they could have used a body double anyway.
Okay.
So it wasn't like, I think there may have been one where they did some fuckery with a dude's face. Mm-hmm. It was like a close-up shot. Mm-hmm. But like all the other scenes. And then there's also the myth that the scene where he actually gets shot was in the movie.
Oh, that they actually showed it?
Apparently that was like an urban legend that they actually put that scene in the movie where he gets shot and he dies.
They would have to tell people that because you can't show the real footage. But also, like, if they tell people, like, no, this is the fake one. This is the one where it happened.
Yeah.
How would they know? It's just very good special effects,
But yeah, it was probably just something that the production studio, they probably started that rumor.
Yeah.
Just to get some more buzz around the film. Mm. Do you know how rumors started back in the day?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, we all knew about.
Do you know about the
Marilyn Manson,
Richard Gere?
It was influencers.
But there was no influencers back then.
There was no influencers. Oh yeah, it was what? Yeah, the gerbil and Richard Gere.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson taking the rib out.
How that just got out was crazy. Rod Stewart had to get his stomach pumped.
Yeah, because he had so much semen in his
stomach. Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy. It's like, this is before the internet. This is before dial-up. This is before email. This is before all that stuff. But yet, everybody knew about that.
But I think it's kind of like what you were talking about when you were trying to date that girl you weren't dating. It's like we're closer connected than what we think.
Yeah.
So you would have like one cousin... Say the one cousin in Florida, hey, I heard Richard Gere got a hamster stuck up his ass. And then that cousin told another cousin, and then it just swept across the nation.
So quick.
Because it wasn't regional. It wasn't like a regional rumor.
No, everybody.
It was nationwide.
Everybody knew that stuff.
Yeah, it didn't matter if you grew up in Washington State, New York, Florida, or California. You heard. And it was around the same time, too.
Yeah.
Which is crazy how fast it spread. Just, we had letters. I mean, could you? I don't know. Would you put something like that in a letter?
No, man. But like, it would just like be like,
dear uncle,
yeah.
How are you?
Oh, by the way,
did you hear about Richard Gere?
Yeah. I don't want no gerbils. What happened to your gerbil that you used to?
I didn't even know Rod Stewart was gay.
Yeah. I didn't know you had to get your stomach pumped. No,
dear uncle.
Yeah.
That is a different letter.
Yeah, that's a whole different letter, dude. But yeah, when I was a kid, I remember like when I was a kid, I just thought like everything was so separate. Like the school was different from home. Like just worlds were like separate and stuff. And I don't know why I was thinking about this today. It was around the same time that I made up to having a girlfriend, just because we were in the quinceañera together. But when my parents officially, like, they were split up for a long time. When they officially like divorced or something, nobody at school knew me. I started a different school right around the time my parents separated. So like nobody knew my story and all that stuff or my history. And I came from a private school, so everybody thought like there was a mystery to me. Like, oh, why is he coming to a private school from a public school? He must be a troublemaker. He's a gang member. Blah blah blah. Whatever. I didn't tell them. I didn't start any of those rumors, but I also didn't like deny any of it either. I kind of kept it.
You just kind of let the mystery grow.
Yeah. So anyway, like there was I had a class with a daughter of one of my father's friends. My father's friend's daughter was also in my class, right? And I just remember one day because I would be so sad, so depressed at home, and like I couldn't wait to go to school because like this is a new start. Like nobody knows about the stuff that happens in my home when whatever. And I just remember one day she just like we were in line to go to lunch, and she just yells from like the front of the line, and I'm in the back line. She's like, "Hey, Patrick, my dad said that your parents are divorcing, but they said not to say anything, so I'm not going to tell anybody." I was like, and I just went red. You ever dry blackout?
No.
Like when you get so angry, when you're not like drunk or any type of substance, but like you just get so angry that like something like just happened. I felt
Did you beat her ass or something?
I felt like I could have. This is before like, and she was bigger than me, so it's not like that bad. It would have been sort of a fair fight.
She actually had 20 pounds on me. So.
Yeah. I called her sir. But like when my world colliding when she said that in front of everybody, and the fact that she's like, "Oh yeah, they told me not to say anything, and so I'm not gonna tell anybody." Was like the same scene where like in Friday where it's like, well, I'm not gonna tell nobody else, like Smokey's you're taking a shit.
Yeah.
And dude, I got so fucking mad. I was like, oh, the world's colliding, and like fucking saw red, I almost blacked out in
So were you
anger.
enjoying that like mystery that was around you, like because nobody knew?
It was just nice to go to a place where nobody knew, like where I could leave the bullshit of the real world. Because for me, school was like so. Especially when I went to private school because it was so small. Like I was in a class of 30 kids, going from like 200 students in the same class to 30 kids. So it was just such a small environment, and I thought like this is like a closed off world. I thought it was like a sheltered place,
Oh.
like a safe zone where like because nobody knew me. Like they were all kind of.
She just screwed that up for you.
And she threw out the news like it was nothing. And I was like, I was embarrassed. I was angry. And I just didn't like, and embarrassed of of what she just said and like the information that she gave away, but also more like angry, like, oh no, the world doesn't stop. Like there is no safe place. There is no difference. What happens here is what happens at home or what happens over there. Like there is no escaping
like
reality.
There's
That's what it was.
Fortress of solitude.
There was no separation. There was no escaping.
But you
there
didn't
was
yell back anything like, yeah, because my dad was fucking your mom or anything like that.
No,
Like,
dude. I was in shock.
you just stood there. And
I was
just, like,
in
got
shock. And
super angry.
Yeah, I was just like fucking rage, and I was like, I remember. Okay, so I remember we were in line to go to lunch. The next thing I remember is I'm at a table. Like that whole time, like just I blacked out and went autopilot. Went, got my food, sat down, and like I just remember coming back. Food brought me back. I was like, ugh. My happy place.
I have been so tired that I went on autopilot. I've done that.
Yeah.
I've been like 2 hours down the road and just been like, how the hell did I get here?
I've done that before too, which is like when you drive to the same office every day, the same traffic, the same route, everything. And Billy, I've drunkenly blacked out, had too much and just, but I've never like that was the first time.
Yeah, I've done that one time.
Just once?
One time. I mean a real blackout drunk.
Yeah.
Where it was just like, in a movie where things just start going,
The warp,
and then you wake up.
Yeah.
But you were still active. Like your body was still operating, but your mind just went.
Yeah, your mind just shuts down and your body just takes over.
Yeah.
Thankfully, nothing's bad has happened. Embarrassing stuff has happened for sure, but nothing bad, nothing that I can't live down. Whatever. Like, but yeah, dude, it was just I was thinking about that the other day about like a dry fucking blackout, just from rage and fucking.
Apparently, that happens to stage actors
Yeah,
when they
just get in the character. So
no, they get it's almost like I don't want to say stage fright, but it's like, okay, you're doing live. We'll say, I don't know, Oklahoma. And you're in the middle of the scene and you forget your line. Well, you go into like this doom spiral if somebody doesn't like, because if you're not other actors should recognize it, and like if we're doing a scene together and you're supposed to say how much is this car and you're not saying it, I'd be like, you look like you want to know how much this car is.
Oh yeah,
And then
yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
like, yeah, how much is this
yeah,
car?
like lead them in, night type of thing. Yeah. That's crazy, dude. You ever like doom spiral on stage before?
No.
No.
I don't think I've ever, I mean, not in a long time. Probably when I first started, I think I forget to do bits now.
Yeah.
It's not that
You don't
I forgot
plan
them.
anything out.
It's just, I want to do this bit.
Yeah.
It's normally in my set, but sometimes like I'll start a bit and it's got like 4 or 5 different parts to it. Well, I'll do like parts 1, parts 2, and parts 3, and then somebody in the audience will say something, and I'll get off on that, and we'll go talking about that for a while, and I'll forget to do 3 and 4 or 4 and 5 or whatever of the back part of that joke.
Yeah. I've been doing that a lot where I chop up like a full bit just because I gotta do like a lot of like 10-minute sets, 15-minute sets and stuff, and that's like kind of hurting when I gotta do like a full 45 minutes that I haven't done this bit together in a long time, and I forget like all the missing pieces, all the loose pieces or whatever. But yeah, my first year, dude, I would like panic to the point where I was like, I don't even think I could do this anymore. A lot, and I never thought like. Thankfully, that hasn't happened. Even though I've been in a lot of like fight or flight situations when it comes to like comedy and stuff.
Like the only thing that's really happened to me on stage was, and I don't know if this happens to you, a heckler will say something, and it's just something so random that I don't have anything to say back. Like I wasn't clever in that. So I'll just end up looking at him and be like, okay. But then like I'll get in my car and I'll start driving home and I'll be like, I should have said
I do that all the time. I should have done that. And like you'll never have that setup again. It was just that moment. It will never happen again. And that will stick with me. I get that a lot where stuff sticks with me that has zero consequence, zero meaning, and it doesn't matter. I focus on that so much.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. The other day, and this still bugs me till today. Friday, I was at the club passing out flyers for Hot Damn. And so I usually stand out the exit when people are leaving. Oh, I got a showcase. If you like comedy, come out to the show, whatever. Well, I passed out my flyer to a couple as they were walking out. And then the guy says, "Oh, thank you." And I hear the wife go like, "Oh, I've seen it before. He's..." And that's the last thing I hear.
Oh.
I was like, what? Like, I would rather her say like, "Oh, he sucks."
Yeah.
Like, so I would know what she's saying. But like, they're walking out while I pass out the flyer and like,
So
yeah, I've seen it before.
So they got out of like audio range and you just finish what you say.
What am I?
And don't lie.
Tell me what I am. I mean, I'd rather say like, he sucks, or like, he's funny. I'd rather than finish it than like leave it, because I still play in the back of my head, dude. I was like, what am I, dude? Like, just finish it.
You know what would have been hilarious?
He's a local comedian.
Anything.
If you tracked him down and what she actually said was, "Oh, he's the guy on this poster."
Yeah, like something as nothing as that. Like, oh, that's him. Oh, he's him. But all I heard, because they're walking out, "Oh, I've seen it before. And that's gonna bug me forever. Because
you need to go on Facebook Lost Connections. Dear person who was outside of LOL.
Hello, San Antonio.
Please.
You left Adam Ray at 9 p.m. You saw my flyer.
Tell me
and
what
you said
think of me.
Please finish that thought. He is what?
42-year-old male looking for a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
42-year-old man. See,
Looking for completion.
42-year-old curious comic looking for couple.
Yeah. Do me a favor, finish.
You left him incomplete.
Oh man, but I get shoved, and I was just like, "Fuck, I am what? I am what?" And I was making it like, "Oh, he's funny, he's sucks. He's a hack. Like anything. But like shit like that like sticks with me, and like I can't shake it. And now it's gonna stick with me more.
Well, thank God that's one thing I got over pretty quick.
You don't hold on to things that much?
No, I mean, when you do, like, say you're doing 8 shows a week, one of your shows just doesn't go your way,
Oh yeah.
and then you do
On average,
and then
it's
you do
gonna be like
another
that.
show, and then it goes great, and you do another show, and it goes great, and you do another show, and it goes great. So, as long as you're like banging out 70, 80, 90%,
Yeah.
you know, you could let the bad shows get to you, and you could be like, oh, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah. Nah, but you gotta keep going.
But-
You gotta make it. Yeah, that's a good thing because like San Antonio is now getting that opportunity where we can. Our producers crawling out. He has a figure where he could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I couldn't crawl under tables and all that stuff. I'm pretty kind of jealous. He just Mission Impossible his way out of the room.
Yeah, that's not a lot of room down there either.
There's not a lot of room. It's fucking crazy. He's a very skinny guy. He doesn't eat much, but that's why we're here at his studio so he can raise money.
Put
to
all of
to
his
eat.
money into this studio.
Yeah.
He cannot afford food.
I forget what I was saying, but so you don't really like hold on to stuff, or because like because you said we're sets. That's what I was going
Yeah.
into. San Antonio now that we have the Riot opening up, Laugh Out Loud, Upstage Comedy, numerous bar shows. Like we didn't have that 3 years ago. You
Well, yeah, I
know?
mean, if you're doing, like I said, if you're doing one show a week,
it
and
used to be
you eat
that.
a dick on that show,
It used to, and then that
then
holds
you
on
gotta
to
wait
you.
maybe 2 or 3 weeks before you got another show.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can really it
sticks
sets
with
with
you.
you. So like that lady going, oh, he's,
Yeah.
and then now you're still thinking about it to this day.
Yeah.
It's like if you screw up, let's just say a bar gig
Mm-hmm.
at, I don't know, the Zombie. I don't know. Do you remember doing shows at what is it? It was Zombie something.
I never did zombies. No.
You know what I'm talking about, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't even know if they're still open.
So let's just say you did a show there,
Mm-hmm.
and that was going to be like your show, like you invited friends to it, and then nothing.
Yeah.
Or a soccer game was playing, or the Spurs were playing, and
Yeah. Different factors that were against
you know, it just didn't go well.
Yeah.
Like you would have like 2 or 3 weeks to just sit and stew in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But now, well, also we've got some time under our belt, so we've made some contacts. So it's not like we have to sit around and wait
It's not so few and far between as it
Yeah.
used to be now.
unless we want it to be.
Yeah, which is good because again, you can't wash away the bad set until you have another set, a good set. You know. So yeah,
But it's
sometimes
like now you could probably have like a bad set at LOL, go to the Riot and have a great set, and just be like, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. That
I
happens.
cleanse that quick.
Cleanse it quick, dude. The acting stuff. You were in the Landman.
Yeah, I'm in Landman.
Landman. How did that come about?
Drew Blues.
Really?
Yeah. So me and him, I'm doing a show in Las Cruces, New Mexico, right? So I take Drew with me to feature, and we're on the way, and he's just on his phone, and he was like, "Hey, dude, you were in the oil field, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I did before I started comedy." And he goes, "Oh shit, they're looking for people for this TV show called Landman," and I was like, "Yeah, send it to me." So we get to Las Cruces, and I'm in the hotel room, and I'm just like, you know, filling out shit, send a headshot in, whatever. And like a week goes by, I get an email. Hey, we would love you to come to Fort Worth to do a fitting.
Really? You didn't have to send him a tape. You just sent him like write up and pictures and
yeah,
stuff.
well, they were looking. It was different. I'm just a featured extra.
Okay.
I don't do any lines.
Okay.
So I didn't have to speak. I just had to look.
You had to look oily.
Yeah. And so yeah, I did like 12 scenes in season 1. One of them made it to air.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I think probably, but it was one of those things like I would have to slow the tape down, like incredibly slow, and like find my, because it was like a lot of big establishing shots that we did. So I could be like, oh, there I am. Right
Oh
there.
yeah.
But Yeah, one main one that you could actually, see my face.
Oh, that's cool.
Good screen time, as they say.
Yeah.
And then this season, fortunately and unfortunately, I was so busy this year doing stand-up that they kept emailing me to do Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm out of state.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like, oh, well, I can go get on set and then, just drive over to the show because it's in Texas. No, I'm in fucking, Wyoming or Montana or Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't film as much on season 2. But I did get a much bigger scene this year that hopefully may have more opportunity for a lot of screen time.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a ton of screen time.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, you don't know until they air it. Because they may have cut that scene completely.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, well, I'm just not in the show at all this season.
Dang, dude. And so you won't find. So you already filmed that, but you won't find out if it's on there until.
Until I see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because you get paid the same either way, right?
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Yeah, there's people that have been in shows. And they have had parts in shows.
Yeah.
And then they'll tell their family, oh, I spent 2 weeks on location. I met so-and-so. I filmed all these scenes. And they take them to the movie premiere. And they're not in the movie.
Damn, that sucks. So build it all up and they cut you out.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume that happens a lot. I assume that happens.
Oh, yeah, it happens all the time.
You
but
just didn't make the cut. They didn't have enough time, or didn't match up the storyline.
But then you have to be like, oh, no. Yeah, she really is my girlfriend.
I'll make her my girlfriend,
Dude, I spent hours on set. And it was so weird because, I say, jokingly on stage that I was in Landman for 37 seconds. But that's literally, I was on set for probably over 100 hours the first season.
Did it turn you on or off for doing, more acting?
I would rather try to do more featured, extra, and actual acting, not so much. It turned me off to do background.
Oh, yeah.
Because that sucks.
Because you're there all day and you might not even show up.
Literally.
Yeah.
There was one night, we were on set, I think we got there around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we got on, it was 30 degrees. I mean, it was middle of February, and the wind's blowing, and it's just horrible. And we're on buses that kind of sort of have heaters.
Yeah.
And then 2 o'clock in the morning, this guy just kind of looks at, and I guess, luckily, I don't know if it was luck or not, I was in the first few rows.
Yeah.
And he was like, you 10 guys, y'all come with me. The rest of y'all, good night. They never used them at all.
Yeesh.
They literally sat there from 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Freezing. Nothing.
That's the jury duty of
and
acting.
And then sometimes
extra acting.
You have to go through hair and you have to go through makeup and they have to dirty your uniform up to look like you've been in the oil field. And then they'll put you in the truck with the windows rolled up.
Yeah.
And then you go home and you got all this crap on you. You got to wash off and you're like, why was they couldn't even see my face? It was a silhouette. Inside, you could put a dummy inside of a truck.
Yeah.
Or
but it's still the movie magic of it.
But the window would be rolled down this much, so you could see this much of my face.
Yeah.
But yet they went and spent 30 minutes making my legs just dirty and grimy, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
But
so you got anything else lined up with that, acting wise or feature extras?
No, I need to. I spent a lot of this year doing stand up. I got real lucky this year.
Yeah.
I have a 40-week schedule that I book out seriously. And because the last 2 months of the year, I try to keep it for family and private gigs. So anything that I book in November and December is usually somebody just going, "Hey, are you available?"
Yeah.
But the first 40 weeks, I had 1 week off. So
that's pretty good.
That was
busy. What was the highlight of 2025? This is coming out next year. What's the highlight of 2025? What's one thing your goal for 2026 will be?
Highlight of 2025.
You kill Tony?
Yeah.
I know you said you don't want to talk
That
about
was
it.
like a
but-
low light. It wouldn't surprise. Okay, this is how bad it went. It wouldn't surprise me if they didn't cut that entire thing from the show.
Dude, I thought I was gonna get cut too.
You actually did good though.
Yeah, but still in my mind I was like, oh, they ran out of time, and I didn't realize how late I went up on it. So I was like, I don't remember all these people going before me. I got cut out, and then I didn't realize that I was on the show till I actually saw it myself.
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand like the whole like, oh, maybe they'll cut it out. I don't think they're gonna. Well, I don't know.
Well, they cut half of my first appearance.
Oh,
out.
so you are aware that they do cut?
Oh, they do cut.
Oh,
Trust me,
really?
they do.
Damn.
My first, when I actually did good on Kill Tony, they cut out all the good shit. So, like, that's kind of the bet. Like, I don't even know if I want to go back because it's like, even when I do good, I can't use it
Yeah.
because, like, they cut it so bad that I can't clip it
Mm.
because it just doesn't make sense.
Why, I
Because
wonder why they cut it. Like, did you say something like that they didn't agree with, or?
they were talking, I don't remember, somebody was talking about somebody that may have killed a mailman. Or severely injured somebody, and I guess that was TMI, and they didn't want that out there on the internet.
Oh, okay.
Even though
interesting.
they told 300 people inside the building.
Yeah.
So it's not like that's
Well, I wonder what sponsorships and stuff like they have. Like, oh, you cannot say this stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have like full reign, but like for certain subjects or whatever, they for some of their sponsors like we can't be associated with
Yeah.
that. So they probably took it out because of that.
or they were saying it about somebody, so I don't think they were thinking that maybe that person didn't want that story to be told. That they had done something either inadvertently or whatever
Okay.
may have led to somebody's death.
All right.
So
But back to the original question, the highlight of the year. I mean, you had a pretty busy year. The Landman thing, the comedy thing.
that was a pretty big highlight, filming that scene, because it was like a small scene. There was only 20 of us there, and it was a lot of, I mean, just right. I mean, everything was like right there.
Yeah.
So
Was it with Billy Bob Thornton? You had the scene with
no,
him?
it was actually with the other guy, the shorter guy with the goatee,
Oh,
like
okay.
one of his crew manager or engineer or whatever the hell he's the guy that he lives with him.
Mm-hmm.
Not the old guy that's the attorney, but the other guy that eats beans out of a can.
I've only seen the first couple of episodes.
Oh, okay.
I just know it's Billy Bob Thornton. Who else is in that one?
In the scene,
No, in part of Landman.
Ali Larder's in it.
Uh-huh.
Demi Moore,
That's right.
John
Demi
Hamm
Moore.
used to be.
Dale Brady.
Who?
Dale Brady.
I
Del
don't
Brady.
know who Del Brady is. There's a young kid that plays Billy Bob's son,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if this is a highlight. Oh, same night, I'm in Arkansas. I think probably February. I just got done filming season 2, I think, or we may have been doing it around the same time. So I'm doing a show in Arkansas. My opener is so bad,
Dang.
a fight breaks out while he's on stage.
With the opener?
No.
Just
Like-
other people were just
like
so
people-
bored. So not having a good time.
Like they have no other option. Like they're not being distracted at all by what he's doing on stage.
Yeah.
So a fight breaks out. So same night though, I get up, basically a cold open, because nobody was warm. So I get closer to the audience and I start bullshitting and talking, and I get everything going and everything goes fine. And I mentioned during my set that I was in Landman. Well, this couple that was at that bar, the kid that plays Billy Bob's son in Landman is actually from Arkansas. He is like the godfather to their child.
Oh yeah.
So they're like showing me pictures of him like at her like christening and all this other shit. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then like as I'm leaving, they're like, oh yeah, if you see him, tell him his mom has shingles. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's a HIPAA violation, but if I see him, I'll let him know.
Yeah. Hey, good to see. Oh, by the way, your mom.
Yeah.
Shingles, apparently.
So sorry, I'm a year too late, but your mom has shingles.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's over them by now. But it's just a small world out there, dude.
Yeah, in Arkansas.
Well, I mean, just out, like I did a show in North Dakota. almost in Canada. I mentioned I'm from Iredell in North Dakota. This dude comes up after the show and goes, "Hey, you know Randall Mason?" I go, "Yeah, he was my football coach in middle school." He's like, "Yeah, that's my best friend." And fucked off. And I was like, okay, you don't want to tell me why you're here? And he just like, yeah, that's my best friend. And just, and, he told me his name. And so I messaged my coach on Facebook. And I was like, do you know this guy? He goes, oh, yeah, that's my best friend from middle school. I was like, well, he was at my show tonight.
Yeah,
Like, oh, cool.
That's cool.
So
that's so weird too. Like he's like, oh yeah, that's my best friend. And then that's it. Because usually you want to like hang out and like, oh, like look, we're connecting now. Let's hang out for the rest of the night.
He said one weird thing about a pool. Oh, it was something in passing. He was like, oh yeah, tell him so and so said something about like throwing him in a pool or something like that. And that was it. That was all the information I got from him. And so that's what I had to text him. I was like,
oh, and you have shingles.
About a pool? Oh, yeah, and tell her.
Tell so-and-so they have shingles. Any goals for this year?
Well, I'm doing a bigger show this year in 2026. It's going to be at the Woodlawn Comedy Club.
Okay.
In the big room. I'm doing the Gen X comedy show there with Javi Luna.
Oh, yeah.
Big
Okay,
Al
cool.
and Tammy Bernal.
Yeah.
So that's a swing.
You're headlining that one?
Well,
or it's all like shared time?
I guess kind of, sort of. I'm doing more time but it's not really. It's more of a showcase.
Okay.
I'm just last.
That's cool, man. That Woodlawn Theater, man. Like it's impressive, but it's also it's such a big place. It's 900 seats. 900 seats. It's a big undertaking for people that try to do shows there.
I'm taking a swing on that, and I'm doing a lot more theater shows.
I mean, it is possible to fill it out. I mean, Trona was just there, sold it out. Trona E.
Yeah.
So
she has a bit more of a following than I do.
But there's 4 of y'all now. There's 4 heavy hitter monsters, dude. You, Javi Luna, Tammy Bernal, Big Al.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be a good show.
Turnout. Should be a good turnout.
It's a good lineup, but
yeah,
you know, like I said, it's a big swing on doing something like that, and then I'm going to try to do I'm going to do a lot more my own promoting and my own booking this year coming up, because I did a lot of shows last year where I let other people do the promoting and I just missed out.
No, you got to be hands-on. You got to be hands-on. As much as it sucks, yeah, it has more. You got to be hands-on.
Because you start doing like the numbers of like the people you're pulling in,
yeah,
and then what you're getting paid, and you're like, okay, so I'm doing all the work here at the show, but I'm getting maybe 25% of the door. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it feels like, oh, it'll be easier and nicer if somebody else was taking care of all the background stuff, you know, the booking, the promoting, all that stuff. But then again, like, it's just, nobody's going to invest themselves in you or invest in you like you would.
Well, especially since,
unless,
you know, if it was like one of those things where like somebody was like really pounding the streets and it took everything they had just to fill that room out, okay, you earn that money.
Yeah.
But if it's just a person that posted it on Facebook and then ran a few ads,
and then they get that percentage,
and then they're getting 75% of the show,
yeah, for doing everything that you were capable of doing yourselves.
Like it's not like they're doing something that like I'm not able to do. But you know, I understand, like if it's a certain market, these people will go and they'll go to like different companies and really pound the street and put a lot of hours into it. And then
you're just there for the funny.
Yeah.
The funny and the money.
So it doesn't matter who they get at that point. It's just, they just want somebody.
Well, cool, man. Well, thanks for doing this. Thanks for coming on. We'll be putting this out. You're going to be the first episode of the return of the Pat Out of Hell podcast. And hopefully that show, because it show's in January. January
10th.
January 10th. Yeah, this will be out by then. It'll be the first episode, first week of January. But yeah, anything else you want to promote? Anything that's for January or 2026?
I got a lot of irons in the fire, but nothing.
How can people find you?
On Instagram at Ryan Shields Comedy. Actually, I'm Ryan Shields Comedy everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, except for Twitter. I was the first Ryan Shields to sign up for Twitter. So I am at Ryan Shields on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like
you
that
don't want
feel-
to change it just so it
I don't
matches
even use
everything else?
Twitter.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
is why I have Twitter. It's
First.
because like
'Cause now
I'm not
everybody's
like
like,
I'm not Ryan Shields _1
Ryan
or
Shields, like,
hot Ryan Shields 97 or anything bullshit
not
like
the
that.
Ryan Shields.
Like
No,
I was the
am Ryan
first.
Shields. But cool, man. Thanks for coming out. Dude.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Peace.